All right, guys, we're going to make some cornbread stuffing. Now, I didn't have the flour and cornmeal that you originally were supposed to use because the store was out. So we have to go with whatever we got. So in this bowl, I poured whatever I had, which was, and I melted some butter. We hoping it turned out right. But I had to use 4 muffins and 2 of these. It's going to be, well, 1 of these, only 1 because it's sweet. But I used 4 muffins. You don't want things to be real sweet. I got another one, but I'm not going to use it because it's too sweet. It's like cake. But this is not sweet. This is cornbread muffin mix. So I used 4 of these and I used 1 of these. And it calls for an egg for each bag. But I'm going to put about 3 eggs in here. I don't know if these are just regular. These are not vegan eggs. So, but I'm going to use about 3 eggs. I'll be emphasizing my mostly vegan stuff right after the holiday. I just want to get a quick dinner done. And I put like a half stick of butter in my cornbread. I'm also going to use some milk. I didn't get the almond milk because I was trying to save, so I got this little whole milk here. Just going to put some milk in there just to make the bread. And you mix it up really good. You know, the way you mix bread up. But you got to make enough so that you can have a nice pan of cornbread dressing. And if you can't get cornmeal and flour just to make your own cornbread, make sure it's cornbread muffin mix. You know, I had 1 Jiffy mix in here because they ran out of, the store was running out of the cornbread muffin mix. So I didn't want to take them all. I left like 1 on the shelf, but they were running out of stuff. Even the chicken broth, they said we only got 1, they had 1 left. But they have some other chicken stock. You can use vegetarian chicken stock. But I like chicken broth or turkey. You can't get turkey broth, so you have to boil the turkey off. And then I just oil my bake pan. And I'm going to bake 2 pans of cornbread from this. And when I get through baking the cornbread, in the oven, I'm going to show you how to put the dressing together. The cornbread dressing. Now, while this is baking, you want to go ahead and cut up celery, bell pepper, and onion if you have it. Because the second part is to cut up in chunks as small as you like. I like small chunks. Celery, bell pepper, and onion. And you're going to boil that with your chicken broth. You know, if you don't have a meat that you've boiled off, you can boil it with chicken broth. And you're going to season that with your seasonings while it's boiling. And that's what you're going to use to mix up your cornbread dressing. But now I have a small turkey over here that I bought. So I'm going to actually try to rinse it off and boil it off and use some of the flavor from that inside of the cornbread that I'm going to be making, cornbread stuffing. That and a little chicken broth. You know, if you don't have meat, you can just use chicken broth. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And you're still going to get cornbread stuffing. Okay, so mix up all of your bread packages, whatever kind you got. Hopefully it's not really sweet kind, because sweet bread is not good for cornbread stuffing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is mix these up, put them in the pan, and bake them. While this is baking, I'm going to be cutting up my onion, celery, and bell pepper. And I'm going to do that second part on another video. Take a break. Let me mix this up and get it in the stove.